And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Here's your 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. To the right side, the rise. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Brandon Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Rings it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
And that's in there for strike 1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One and 2 here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. It's the Mets 0, Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, and today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jazz Chisholm Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, it's not exactly what they're going for when they say one up, one down.
Gene Segura at the plate here. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ball one, no strikes to Segura. That one missed. Singy, Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer, and it's when your eyes are 2 different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and individuals, but not a whole lot of humans, and Max Scherzer, one of those with it.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
On the ground to short. Lindor on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Luis Ariz stands in.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Yeah, left eye is brown, right eye is blue. He calls his left eye his baseball eye. Dusty Baker found out when he asked Max which eye he should look at when he's talking to him. Ripped to third and caught.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
There's the strike. In May of 2021, Max Scherzer threw a complete game as his wife went into labor with their 3rd child. Game finished 2 hours, 37 minutes. Scherzer left Nationals Park, made it to the hospital just in time for the birth of his daughter. She was born 4.5 hours after he threw the first pitch of the game. Scherzer deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. There's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. And here it comes. They say you win. Next offering in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And that skips in the dirt. misses, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And that one fouled off. On a line, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Alonso headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Alonso, the runner at third. Escobar at second with nobody out. Base hit and a run comes in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Tommy Pham. And takes low for ball one. At the belt and fires. Runner on the go.
1-1.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Towards first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting it, the catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
2 outs, base is empty. Tomas Nido at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And a pitch. In the air, left field. De La Cruz has this one sized up. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. There's a strike. Scherzer, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Scherzer gets the punch out. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Abisail Garcia up to the plate. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And it is 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. In there for strike 1. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
So here's Scherzer. This one popped up. Dunks one into left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Joey Wendell swings through it for strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 0-1. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. And now the DH, Mark Canha.
Designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Luzardo back to work. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. Misses inside. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Here comes a pitch. And that's ball 4. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. First and second here, no outs. Swung on, popped up left side. No throw, and they've got him loaded, nobody out. Fair ball.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. The 1-0. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, out towards left center. Chisholm makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Off the mark there. 1-0.
1-0.
Ground ball could be 2. Segura tossed to second. On to Cooper, and it's a double play. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, Jacob Stallings now. Stallings hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And down on strikes. Snap throw.
Up next for the Marlins,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Segura takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Top of the zone for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. Luzardo back to work. That one pushed foul.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Tapped softly on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. Escobar out on the play.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. And the 0-2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. So digging in, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. That's strike 1. The pitch. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And 1-2.
1-2.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. But they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Luis Arias. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Out there to center. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Jorge Soler. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one. That clips the corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And the 2-2. Got him looking. Strike three called and a slider at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Garrett Cooper.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. In there for strike one. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. The 0-2. In the dirt. Nito to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tomas Nido.
Tomas Nido.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
There's a strike. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Canna in now, takes ball one off the plate. And that one fouled off. swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it falls. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Starling Marte up to hit. And now we'll get him out. Visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Ball one there. Ground ball right side, could be 2. A rise over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Not sure if the runner got a great read on that. That slow dribbler, you just got to make sure the direction is right, and that time he made a bad decision. Tough out at the plate.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And down on strikes he goes. Snap throw, 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. The wind and the pitch. And he takes a strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
There's a strike. Going 2 now. And that's outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. Got him. Snap throw. So up next, Brian De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there. Strike one. Good eye right there. Next offering upstairs. Bounced out to short. Lindor sends it to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Joey Wendell. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The 1-2. That one to first. He takes it on his own, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Alonso, 28 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's a 1-1. This to third. Whips it across, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. Escobar, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Off the plate inside, and that is ball one. On the ground, right side. Over to Cooper. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
The wind of the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throws across the diamond. They get the out on Stallings.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Smash to the left side. Toss to Alonso. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the third baseman, Gene.
2 outs, base is empty. Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
That one hit to right. Marte moves under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Tommy Pham up now for the Mets.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Righty delivers. Misses off the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in there at the knees. Next one is off the plate, and the count's even at 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher,
Tomas Nido up now for the Mets.
Nido.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. Pham on the move. Pitch is low. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And now 2-1.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Pham around third. He will score, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Mark Canha. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Luis Guillorme. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. Arise. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. Infield comes in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 5-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. So the Marlins go with a new arm, number 33.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Slow roller up the middle. Arise on to first. That's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Jeff.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Check swing, but it's put in play. Fires over to first, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering way upstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. Now a screamer into the outfield. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a foul ball. Arise at second with nobody out. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. In the air, right side. Marte moves under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Going 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And here it comes. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. At the belt and fires. Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Next one misses. 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch. That's in there. 1-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Base hit center field. Oh, the throw is wild. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here is Brian De La Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Two outs. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. First offering, and it just misses. And the righty deals. Action in the Mets bullpen. John Curtis up and throwing. Ottavino warming up as well. First and second, 2 down. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pham drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 1. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
So digging in, Eduardo Escobar. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one missing low. Gonna count 1-2. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Lindor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's inside. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Right side, hard hit. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They're up 5-1. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, John Curtis.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 46, John Curtis.
Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Dominic Leone appears to be getting loose. Slider clips the zone.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The pitch. Popped up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Out to short. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swung on, belted. Marte, drop step, going back. Gone! A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 5-2.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Gene Segura digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Segura out in the play.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. One in the air center field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Soler, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now for the number 0,
And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. That's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Dylan Floro into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for New York, Tommy Pham. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Can't get there. Base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, man aboard, Tomas Nido now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Pitch misses, ball 1. Right-handed reliever, and that's in for a strike. No outs, runner on second. One, 2 now. And that just misses.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. Next pitch misses outside, and the count's full. Pham leads off second with nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Slow roller to first, Cooper. And they tag him out.
The right fielder, Marquez.
And next for the Mets, Starling Marte.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first offering is not close. And that's a little bit high. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So they're at the corners now. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Racing makes the catch. And that'll do it. So they strand a pair. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brooks Raley. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. So digging in, Avisail Garcia. Raley, a 6'3" lefty, 200 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. There's the strike. Kicks and deals. And Garcia gets a piece. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nimmo squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder,
Brian De La Cruz will hit next. There's a strike. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the shortstop, Joey Wendell. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Two 2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one drifts inside. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jacob Stallings.
Stallings.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. On the ground. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets took down the Fish in Miami 5-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 10-2. Juan Soto had 3 hits on the day as the Friars took care of the Rockies 5-3. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Guardians 1-0. The Houston Astros sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win over the White Sox 5-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.